Welcome, everyone. Dear class of 2020, thank you for including me in this celebration. The class of 2020 is an amazing, brilliant, innovative, and determined class. Today, we are here to celebrate your accomplishments, your strengths, and mostly your desire and ability to stay connected to each other in your hearts and souls throughout this unprecedented time. No one could have imagined we would all spend the last months of the school year, your senior year, at home, away from each other, friends, teachers, and classmates. But this is not what we will remember about this year and the class of 2020. The class of 2020 have had more life experience than most people have had in a lifetime. You have been asked to grow up almost overnight. You have been asked to make mature decisions that most of us are still learning to do. Your class will be remembered for your innovation despite being in quarantine. Your hard work, imagination, and talents continue to impress the most demanding teachers. Some of you have had to endure personal and family hardships, including the loss of a family member to COVID 19, while staying focused on the last academic quarter of your senior year. You will be remembered for your desire and commitment to work together on future plans for when we can be together again, never being discouraged, even though we were receiving conflicting daily reports if and when it would be possible. You never gave up, writing speeches and presenting to teachers, not knowing if you will ever have a chance to speak in person. Most people would have given up. You continue to do so while smiling. You continue to use technology to be creative problem solvers. You have truly proven to be the generation of creative leaders. Watching the presentations from our major departments have made us cry, but they have all kept us hopeful. Most of you have been together for 4 years. Some of you have been together from kindergarten. We have watched you grow, stand tall, and become confident, independent thinkers. You have been exposed to a big world and have shown us that you have the knowledge to make decisions about your future, your education, whether it be college or service. I know you will be the generation to change the world. We love you and miss you, and we will be together very soon. Thank you.
Good evening. While most of you may know me, but for those who don't, my name is Isis Green, and I've had not only the honor of being Student Council President this year, but also being your peer over these past 4 years. As your peer, I have witnessed firsthand how resilient each of you are. Class of 2020, we have come so far, and I know many of you would agree that we have endured many changes and challenges over these past 4 years. But with every challenge we've overcome, and each of these changes we have adapted to, has helped us grow over these past 4 years. As with any large group of people, we're bound to form our own separate communities of like-minded friends and classmates. But the thing that inspired me most about our class is how we're able to put these differences aside and come together in times of change or even in the face of challenges like the one we are in now. It never ceases to amaze me how different we all are, and yet how we've always broken these boundaries and came together when it mattered the most. I think back to freshman year. Many of us came into the school with groups of people we've known for what felt like forever. And even so, we were faced with a considerable change to what we had known and what we've been used to. High school was a new obstacle we had yet to conquer, and we knew with the amount of people in string theory, we couldn't make the journey a successful one alone. During just that 1 year, so many bonds were formed that will last all these years. We all were coming out of our comfort zones, getting to know people who on a regular day we might have missed a chance on meeting. Creating friendships that still last to this day. Those newly formed bonds have gotten us to where we are now. We continuously help each other grow, whether by asking each other to explain a lesson or just being there for each other when it was needed. And it doesn't stop here. As we move forward in life, whether or not you still hold on to these communities, with your ability to adapt and find comfort in the people around you, you'll be successful and make connections anywhere you go. You all have inspired me to reach out more openly to people, and you have taught me that though I may find comfort in what is known to me, I shouldn't stay confined to that comfort. You have made an everlasting impact on all those around you, which makes you truly unforgettable. This has been an amazing journey we have shared, and as bittersweet as this thought may be, it's the same journey that's taken us our separate ways. With that being said, I want you to promise me that when you leave here, you won't forget why you came. Thank you, Class of 2020, and congratulations to you all.
My name is Aaliyah Greenman. I'm the president of National Honor Society, and on the behalf of the NHSE board, this is our letter to you. Dear PPACs, as executive members of the National Honor Society, we thank you. We thank you for giving us this opportunity to be true leaders in a movement of positivity and generosity. We thank you for supporting this organization and every member's effort in their demonstration of the 4 pillars: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. The scholarship of our members has been placed upon the foundation of your teachings, your traditions, and the continued display of what lies out there in the world. You brought people of all walks together and helped us unite them for a greater cause, fueled by their own passion and ambition, granting them all the experience they could ever need. This school has taken exceptional students and gifted them with ample mentorship to become the next leaders of our ever-changing world. As president, I thank you, our advisors, Mr. D, Mr. Moorhead, and every advisor prior that we've seen come and go. I thank you for giving us the guided freedom to properly lead and shape the society to further our unified goal of building a better community around us through good character and service. Good character is in each and every one of us, though. All because of this supported community. We've come to love and grow together, striving to become better and build up, respect, and understand one another. It is not only how we've been taught, but what we as NHS members believe in. We will continue to spread this belief through our actions in the real world and carry the commitment to our communities. But first, not without acknowledging each and every member's continued efforts in the final pillar, service. To my membership, service is the act of giving back, the way we can support others who truly need it. I can say with certainty that through every fundraiser, every charity event, and the countless hours of volunteered service you've all provided, you've all strived to give your best back. I'm sorry that things are this way, though, that I cannot welcome the next chapter of inductees with my fellow executives, and that we couldn't host elections for those of you eager to join us, and that this final goodbye couldn't happen in person. But know that we are proud of you, each and every one of you, and we hope that the fire and compassion you have to each other burns even brighter when we are gone. I would also like to thank my fellow executives and chairheads, Gemma Jafrida, Erica Nalfi, Angelina Gichilli, and Yasmin Brown. 4 exceptionally talented and passionate women who I've had the pleasure of working with during my time here at PPACs. Each of you has inspired me more than you could possibly know, and I am honored to have worked beside you to make the world a bit better. So for all of you out there, you better be ready for them. Because as 3rd-generation E-Board and Gamma members of NHS, to our advisors, administrators, membership, and the beloved home that we will dearly miss, we thank you. We thank you for everything you have shown us, and I wish you all well as we move on to our next chapter. So till we meet again.
Welcome, everyone. It's hard to imagine a more challenging time to be a high school senior. For everyone's benefit, you've had to sacrifice and haven't been given any choice in the matter. Our way of life had been rolling along for so long, even as terrible tragedies and injustices carried on around us, that we all just figured things would just keep on keeping on, no matter what, how, or who suffered. But now, unprepared for a pandemic, systems we've relied on are unable or maybe unwilling to help. And you all have the burden of leaving your youth behind right when the world stopped for the first time in any living person's lifetime. And so many folks have been left to figure it out on their own. We've lost a lot. Some of us have lost people we love, sometimes without the type of goodbye we need to feel whole. We're unsure of what rules we will need to follow in a month or next week, and we're scared for ourselves and the people we love as the virus sweeps through our country. So what does that mean to enter the adult world right as its leaders have most clearly demonstrated their lack of answers? I've heard a lot of folks say, it's up to you to make the world better, to save us. And in my opinion, that's unfair and untrue. Gen X still can't get a candidate on a presidential ballot, and they're in their 50s now. I don't think we have 52 years to wait for one of you all to become president. So any adult who tells you, I look forward to your generation solving global warming and racism, please reply. I'm happy to help, but you still have time on the clock to work with me on this. Help me learn from your errors and listen to me when I call attention to your biases. For you all, what matters is your life, getting on to what's next in a way that feels hopeful, where you can feel the past can be honored appropriately, your family can be proud of the work they put into raising you, and you create memories you carry forward with you. Our hope is that today helps to accomplish that. We know this can't ever make up for what was lost, but we hope it's something you remember fondly. Today, you will hear from a wide range of your classmates and teachers. You will have the opportunity to have your name called, to celebrate your hard work and the community you've built with one another. So cherish this time together, though digital, and know that we love you, we're proud of you, and we hope to see you in person soon. Thank you.
Neon Blanchard, Shaheem Branch, Pasquale Bracco, Gianna Calderon, Shalina Campbell, Ariane Carroll, Shaylin Carter, Cara Cristinzio, Gia Conti, Justin Cotter, Penelope Quillo, Sienna Gibson, Isis Green, Jasmine Jones, William Landy, Gabrielle McGinley, Colin O'Donnell, Selena Ortiz, Joella Pilla, Adriana Romano, Jacob Sorensen, Sarah Wyatt.
Adriana Acavino, Samaya Austin, Devonay Bacon, Mariam Ben-Sadira, Essence Berry, Adriana Bilbro, Quinn Boy, Clanice Charlton, Alana Conover, Sakaya Krisden Howard, Naya Cruz, Lamina Diaco, Najee Fallaghan, Sierra Jordan Hawthorne, Naisha Jackson, Tiana Jennings, Nyana King, Arlinda Mitchell Davis, Samaya Moore, Mallory Myers, Michael Panera, Joanne Pham, Hanifa Richard, Anthony Romantini, Kayla Scott, Christina Tanneleri, Idris Tyson, Brielle Wells, Kiera Wungus.
Jade Adams, April Brown, Nakaya Cross, Sophia Davis, Asia Harper, Imani Mason, Jonathan Moran, Rosa Nardo, Ellen Peralta, Naja Monet Thompson,
Elijah Alexander, Zachary Alvarado, Hannah Rebecca Atias, Lysandra Cook, Antonino Capolino, Marlon Crosby, Natalie Dow, Danielle De Silva, Maria DiFilippo, Jael DeVos, Leela Dowdy, Alyssa Farmer, Kylie Flacco, Miranda Foglio, Gemma Jafrida, Sydney Gonzalez DeGenio, Adea Hankey, Alana Harden, Tyler Healy, Benjamin Hernandez, Tierra Jackson, Josie LaFalace, Tavion Lewis, Isaac Lindor, Victoria Monahan, Alicia Nutt, Zaki Oliver, Anaya Pruitt, Amy Santor, Visika Sao.
William Bechtel, Gianna Cordizio, Gianna Curran, Chastity D'Amato, Juliana DeJesse, Melissa Dima, Angelina Duchilli, Numbe Fall, Olivia Giacomucci, Maura Gilbert, Michael Jafrida, Aaliyah Greenman, Veronica Hatton, Carly Healy, Therese Jones, Zachary Kadai, Gianna Labella, Clifford Lewis, Luigi Mazzocchi, Cole McGarrigle, Kathleen McMullen, Salvatore Messina, Erica Nolfi, Ronan Olney, Corinne Petrowski, Janae Robbins, Skylar Semedy, Evan Rose Smith, Catherine Squadrito, Patrick Stusky, Santina Talata, Kayana Tinsley, Khalil Turner, Danielle Walto,
Jashira Abrams Moody, Dines Joy Bacani, Valentina Beretta, Christopher Brian Beatty, Michaela Ann Bevins, Leontine Brown, Christian Carvello, Lorenza Chepetta Giagrante, Joseph Calachi, John Kersey, Salvatore DeMuro, Usman Dial, Brianna Diaz, David Domard, Margot Friedman, Gianna Gallo, Timothy Gilbert Jr., Damian Goldman, Eric Huff, Ayana Lewis, Tyler Little, Eric Liu, Lee, Alyssa Masapolo, Francesca Miami, Christopher Mullen, Lainey Mullen, Gianni Rivera, Nicholas Tabilio, Kobe Thompson Daniel, Justin Vong.
Hello, I am Susan Thomas, the college counselor. I am so proud of this class. When many of this class were in grade 7, I began their college planning by working with them on college application essays. Some of the words we learned were tenacious, persevere, and optimistic. Little did we know then that those very words would become so vital to everyone now. Overcoming many challenges, this class has donated thousands and thousands of hours of community service. They have worked hard and they have won millions and millions of dollars in scholarships. Most significantly, each and every senior has been accepted to college. They may be the bravest class we will ever have. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Philadelphia Performing Arts, a string theory charter school class of 2020. Thank you.
Solo sogno l'orizzonte mancare parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è una stanza quando manca sole. Se non ci sei giù con me. Su le finestre mostro tutti il mio cuore che hai acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che ho incontrato per strada. Time to say goodbye. I see che non
se lontana sogno l'orizzonte manca le parole e io sì lo so che sì con me, tu mia luna tu sei qui con me, mio sole tu sei qui con me, con me, con me.